Okay. Did I pick it up? Okay. Okay. What the heck is... Oh, my plant screw. Are you watching, Reaper? Yep. It's not as hard to build the dome things yet, or anymore. It doesn't take living glass, and I'm gonna crash. Why did I do that? You know what? It's easier to fly this way. You can go in third person now. And they changed the landing thing. You can actually tell where a landing pad is. Okay. Why did I not lock onto it? Probably because I'm not. There we go. Third person. We used to not have that available. And just to let you know, audio is live. Yeah, look here. You can do that. Wave. Point. Thumbs up. Hope. Help. Need resources. Sit down. Over here. Thank you. Yeah, it is. I gotta go over here and talk to somebody. Okay, I can't play like that. Oh, so he's the dude. Okay. I found one the other day. Rrr. Okay. I hope everybody can read as fast as I can, because I just blaze through it. Let's see what this guy is worth. What kind of shit. I got some stuff to sell you too, buddy. Oh yeah, they changed the space station a lot. Ooh. A Class B fighter with 37 slots. Dang. What do they want for it? 30 million? 36, but I don't want to get rid of my current ship until I find a hauler. I've got a Class C fighter that I would like to replace, but I don't want, like, it's a 39 slot hauler. I wouldn't exchange this one. Oh, crap. I got stuff to sell. You always sell to these guys. You don't sell to the trade thing because they where, there it is. Okay. 50. Boom. Let's see if what was 274 million. Okay. I like that blueprint. It's just nice. This guy's got big old bat wings. My ship's got little bitty dinky wings. What's this ship? Let's see. Oh, snap! Oh. Outblasters. Outblast, you're not gonna believe what I just found. Class A hauler with 48 slots. 79 million. And I just got through selling a whole bunch of portable reactors, making about 250 million. Stuck in a rock. Can you use your mining laser or terraforming laser? When was the last time you saved? How long ago has that been? Restart. I really don't have what you call too much. I didn't install a whole lot of fancy stuff. These are all low-level things, and these drives are kind of easy to make. I've got the stuff to remake those. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's first radar. I can't dismantle that. Can't dismantle that. Can't dismantle that. That's stupid. Why can I not dismantle the tech slots? That just irritates me. Sean Murray. Exchange. Bam. Ta-da! My new ship. Yay! 48 slots. I'm happy. Yeah. Let me go here. $170,000. That's 42. Yep. 6 more slots to buy, and my backpack will have max regular slots. Wonder how many they increase. I know they increase the tech slots. Okay. Oh. to 15 to 14. There was just 12. Yeah, now Reaper, mods are a little different now. You get some blueprints, but you come to these guys with nanites, and they sell two different things. You got your blueprints, which they're all the basic kind of stuff. Alright? And then, come on, get to the freaking menu. These upgrade modules. Well, these here, when you purchase them, they go into the thing. It's like a something in your inventory, and you hit square that unpacks it, and then you take it to your tool or your suit, and you unpack it, and then you hit X to install it. So if you install it in the spot, if you decide you want to replace it, you have to dismantle it. You do get tech material, a tech piece of tech and stuff from it when you dismantle it. Basically, they look like this right here, technology modules, and there's a lot of things that require those, so that's why I got a bunch of them when I dismantled that stuff from the other ship. I got a bunch of those, so. This guy sells mostly the ship stuff. Each one sells the different things. One sells multi-tool stuff, this guy sells ship stuff, and the other guy sells the multi-tool stuff, or suit stuff. That's what it is, suit. Same thing here. These are blueprints. They're kind of low-level stuff or just general type things. These are all the upgrades, and you got different levels. But what this does is it resets every time you load in. So you could have, you can only have a maximum of 3 mods. So the blueprint you built, once you get able to get these with enough nanites, you could buy 3 of these. But the thing is, this guy's not selling any of the S-class mods, and S-class mods are the best. You could have 3 S-class mods instead. You don't have to have a C, B, and A. You can have 3 A's, you can have 3 B's, 3 C's, or 3 S's. Same with your multi-tool. I'll show you an example of my multi-tool. Oh, there it is. See, I've got the advanced mining laser here, and then I've got, and then there's my mining laser, and they all link together when you link them in a chain. See how they all got this outline around them? The mods, these are all S-class mods. These were like 500 or 460, 400, and almost 500 nanites each. So, but the mining all those bonus effects are added to that weapon, and they link together, so it just makes it that much better. 2 of them are identical, and it doesn't matter really that they're identical. It's just you can't have any more than 3 for a single thing. I haven't yet found the S-class scanner mod. You have a geology cannon now and a plasma launcher. The plasma launcher doesn't affect the ground like it used to, but this one does. This is more of your kill the sentinels and blow doors open. This is your blow the ground to pieces. And then they've changed it. This is your you find an ore deposit in the ground, you have to use the terrain manipulator to do it. For trees and rocks and the crystals that stick up out of the ground, you have to use this laser. So you have to use two different tools. As far as we have seen so far, the terrain manipulator doesn't have any mods whatsoever. And you got your bolt caster, you got a shotgun thing, and then the blaze javelin. It's kind of like a charging laser shot for battle against the sentinels. And they've changed combat completely. I mean, the combat in the game is, it can be pretty, until you get used to switching your weapons around, it can be a real challenge. Oh yeah, I've got stuff I need to sell from other shit. Oh, they can be, how's the word, how would you put it, outblast? How would you put the Sentinels the way they are now compared to what the way they were? Well, depending on what planet you're on. Really? It might. Huh. Okay. Oh wow. Might be because I'm streaming. Okay, that's all I want to sell. I don't want to go there. I want to go back to my base and my new big shiny ship. Now my ship looks just like, oh wait a minute, that ain't it. This is the same ship that Sticky's got, I think. I guess, unfortunately. You know, I'm sorry, but I mean, I told him the other day, I said, you know, Sticky, until you take care of the internet problem yourself, I don't want to hear any more complaints. Oh, it's the game. The game sucks. Game does it. Game does that. And if I can find a glitch or some kind of bug, it's gonna happen to me. And I'm like, you know, maybe it's your internet, because 99.9% of the games you play, you have some kind of complaint about it. No, no, no. And I'm like, Sticky, yes, you do. Every single game that you've played in the past, you know, I said, you have had some kind of complaint about it. And he's like, you know, that's like whenever we were playing, I think it was 7 Days to Die. Well, this is some different kind of lag. I've never seen, this has got to be the game. And I'm like, seriously? You know, 7 Days to Die. They've done some updates to it. One was pretty good, but they were supposed to be updating it with a PC update that adds generators and turrets and all kinds of really neat stuff into it, and they just had never done it yet. That's what I understood, but we ain't seen it yet. I played it on PC, and I mean, that right there would, it just, I mean, it would change the PS4. The way you protect your base, blood moons and stuff like that is just absolutely ridiculous. Dude, let me talk to you. If they would update 7 Days to Die with the generators and wires and the turrets, yeah, like 7 or 8 months ago they were supposed to do it, but you know we ain't seen it yet. PC's had it for over a year now, and I played it on PC and it's awesome. Exocraft signal booster, yay! Okay, what kind of stupid quest do you want me to go on? Okay, you want me to install the signal booster. Well, that should be pretty... What the crap? The freaking, got damaged. My shield is, like a little tiny bit of my shield is taken away. Let's see here. Oh boy, I got all kinds of stuff in here. I'm gonna put... You know, this is the one thing that pisses me off the most. Put all the freaking empty cargo slots around each other. Don't separate it so that it's just garbage crap like this. That irritates more me more than anything. Chromatic metal microprocessor. I got it. Yay! I made a scanner. Woohoo! What the? Oh, my freaking! That's what's killing me. Maybe if I pay attention to my life support. I was gonna let myself die from not having my life support charge. That's the first time I've ignored that. It's just always checking that. Hand in a blueprint. Exocraft mounted cannon. Hugnium and copper. Where the crap I get copper? Oh, I know where I got copper at. I dismantled that stuff. Okay. Uh-huh. No, I'm reading kind of quick. Just kind of mumbling. Okay. What have I got to come back to you for? Okay. Already done that. The farmer done this too. What the crap? Dude. Are you glitched out or something? Oh my gosh, he's glitched out. He keeps telling me to return, and I've already handed in whatever it is he wanted me to hand in. I didn't pay attention to that part, but it was a resource he wanted me to get. If I put the blaster cannon up there, I won't be able to add it. Okay, let's put the blaster cannon down here so I can add the mods or the upgrades to it or whatever. Oh yeah, I need pugnium. How much pugnium? 50. and bullets. We're definitely gonna need a bunch of those highly sprung um, motors and the the walker brains. Reap, you want to watch us go fight a bunch of sentinels? Reaper. He must be on the phone or something. Yay, I got a gun. Shoot wildly in the air, let the bullets land where they may. Dang, it goes a long way. Well, since oxygen can charge it, I'm gonna go over here and charge my oxygen generator or harvester and get me some fuel going. Alright. Yeah. Why is this guy bugged out? He keeps wanting me to hand in this thing. Obtain the mirror seat. I've already given you the divine elements. The pugnium, I guess. Okay. Alright, let me go get some pugnium. Wait a minute, I don't have to go get it. Nothing. Where is it at? Oh, I skipped it. There it is. Really? Okay. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna delete you. And put you back. Oh, no, that's the weapon here. I don't want to do. No. That's the one. Did you hear what I was asking? Oh, okay. I was wondering if you was Outblast was saying we should go on a Sentinel killing spree again. You want to watch us battle some Sentinels? Yeah, and they're a lot. They instead of it just being the dogs and a bunch of Sentinels come out, and the walkers like barely come out, or when they did spawn, the game lagged to the point where it was almost unplayable. Um, it's a lot different now. Okay, I got to return to him already again. You better not be bugged out, because this is really going to tick me off. Oh my gosh. Okay, I may need to reload the game, Outblast. My rover, huh? Oh, you're in another game. I think it's because I was live streaming. Huh. Yeah, there's a new thing in the game. You remember how there were these ruins and like some of them you go to and it just was a place and didn't really have any. No, they didn't do it. They didn't have anything. They didn't have. I think it was after the Atlas update or something. It was just like there was nothing. It literally like you just climb around and there were these weird boxes and it looked like you should be able to interact with them, but you couldn't. Remember those? Okay, this one's floating. Let's give it a second. Alright. See these boxes? How we used to not be able to interact with them? Look like a chest or something. They give you keys now. Sometimes they're buried. No, it's not buried this time. It's floating. Big giant. Oh, charmed. Oh, the soft porn. Rain manipulator. Okay, I got 3 keys. There's probably more keys. Yep, see there's more keys. I could get another key if I wanted to. Let's see, hold on a second. Oh boy. Is there another key anywhere? Oh yeah, there's no key. Only need 3 keys, but the keys are worth like $1,000 each, so I'll collect up a bunch. My gaming schedule when I'm awake. Maybe it's the way I play, I don't know. 3 keys. Key. Open it up. Cloned Ripbar berries. 1.3 million. I got one of these the other day. I got cloned rip barrier berries. You know, that 1.3 million thing I found the other day just as you got offline. Yep. Oh, me and Outblast found out you can't duplicate those things though. But he sent it to my inventory for me to duplicate, and it become a big ball. is all it said. I was like, what the crap is a big ball? They done an absolutely amazing job with the clouds, dude. Look at this. You can fly through the cloud and come out the other side of it. They move across the sky. They actually cast a shadow. They block out the sun. They move. I mean, it's unlike any cloud in any game I've ever seen before. You see how, I mean, it's like they're actually being blown across the sky by some kind of, you know, upper atmosphere draft or jet stream or something. Of course, the game's time scale has to be a little more rapid than what it would, actually be. No, they didn't patch it. So that's how I just made 200 million. Or actually 250 million. And, oh, yeah, let me go in here. And put that in there. Yeah, those are only worth 5 mil each. These are worth 2 mil each, but I'd rather do those. But let me get out of that. Look, this is a recipe that I'm working towards trying to find the ingredients to make. Check that one out. Yeah, and it stacks. It stacks in. Wait a minute. It says capacity of 1 of 105. Oh, that's in my inventory. But it actually stacks in stacks of 15, I think, or 10 or 5. I don't know what. But if I crafted that, my inventory could hold 105 of those. I know how to make the portable reactors, but I need to learn how to create one of the ingredients to the portable reactor. I don't have that yet. Wicked knows how to make the quantum processor, and nobody knows how to create the geodesite yet. But the geodesite is a recipe. All 3 of those things are recipes that you can craft. They literally listened to the complaints people were having about, making money in the game. Before I do that, I think the keys are right here. No, keys are over here. Yes. Okay. Okay, that's 7,000. Yeah, they're 5,000. 5 slots. Why they didn't put a 6th one in or make it 10 slots, I really don't know. It should be 10 slots and 2,000 each. I mean, that giant container you would think would be able to hold more than 5 tons. And seriously. And Mordite and Corporite and all the growing stuff, they've added these in. They're actually useful now, and I've got one of these. Go in here, up here. It's a portable reactor. The portable reactor requires fuel. You got to put carbon or condensed carbon in there, put something in here, and get a product out here. But over here, You have two inputs, but it's not portable. You have to have a base to be able to build it. Now, you put two ingredients here and you can actually wind up multiplying something. Give you a little bit of a example. That oxygen, the oxygen, and then go to where is it? There it is. Condensed carbon. You see the ratio? Can you see that number? .6. For every 1 carbon, I'm going to create 6 condensed carbon. So by adding the oxygen, I'm multiplying it by 6. And I can literally put 50 condensed carbon in here and get 250 oxygen. And then multiply it by 6. And then turn around and do it again. And then do it again. And the grow plots, those little plots over here, they take 17 condensed carbon to run for 2 hours. But those up there, those domes, they do not require anything whatsoever. No carbon, nothing. They grow stuff, and there's 16 plantable settings in there. That's why I placed them on top of the round rooms and put a ladder to go up in there so it could have all 16 plantable locations. The only thing is, Hello Games is Hello Games, and there's a little glitch. Somehow or another, different ones on mine. The one in the very back, there's only one spot I can't plant in. The one in the middle here, there's 3 spots. It keeps telling me incorrect biome, like I'm trying to plant it outside, and it doesn't make any sense. The large furnace has 3 different things, and you can put 3 different things together and craft unique items that some do have blueprints and some don't. Yeah. Okay. I'll put that in the starship now. So 5 activated cadmium's gonna make 10 of those. Begin. And you could tell that you could adjust how many you wanted to produce if you didn't want to use it all at one time or whatever. But I'll show you kind of an example. I think it might be right. Yeah, I created that in the large refiner, but I didn't use radon. And I did use condensed carbon, but I used 3 different ingredients, and I was able to create enriched carbon. There is a blueprint, but I do not have it. But I was able to create it in the refinery. If they would fix some of the recipes in the refinery, I'd be able to make another ingredient, and I could craft. Wrong button. Hot ice. Hot ice is worth 400 grand each. But that nitrogen salt, it's actually labeled wrong. It's actually labeled correctly at the top, ammonium salt. But down below it's called nitrogen salt. And it's actually not supposed to be nitrogen salt. It's supposed to be ammonium salt. But somebody had figured out that there was on the PC it's correct and it works, but on PS4 and Xbox for some reason I looked it up, was trying to figure out why it was trying to take the ingredients I was putting in there and turn it into condensed carbon, or what is in let's see, what is that stuff called? I've got it around here somewhere. You know what? I know what would be easier to do. Go over here, select this. There it is. Carbon crystal. For some reason it wanted to turn itself into carbon crystal. And it's like, that's nice and all, but I wanted nitrogen salt. You know. But apparently some of the recipes are bugged, and I was like earlier, I put things in there and it was giving me a ratio, and I started making it, it acted like it was putting something out, but it didn't do anything. And then when I stopped it, and I pulled other stuff out and I put stuff in to start another process up, it said output occupied, but there was nothing there. And I was like, how is it nothing? So I took everything out, I restarted my game, went over and looked at it, and it said that there was a big ball in the slot, so that meant it was bugged out. I had to delete it and rebuild it. They got a few more things to fix, but I mean, for the most part, the update pretty dang awesome. This is your computer. Let me see if my mission is selected. Archive, base archive. Yep, I can go here. And yep, icon pops up. Access the base computer. Follow coordinates. Okay. Consult galactic map. I forgot one of this. Oh, good grief. Oh. I forgot. Yeah, you know how you used to have to like constantly go back to the menu to build stuff? They've got it now where once you craft one thing, you can hover over it and hold square and craft more. That's pretty cool addition. Make crafting really quick. Bad thing about that Reaper is I just got through making like 2 or 3 warp cells earlier to get rid of some containers that I had gotten somewhere and to get them out of my inventory, and charged up my hyperdrive on that ship that I just sold to get this ship. It had like maybe 3 warp cells worth of charge on the hyperdrive. And you know, sometimes you get this animation and sometimes you just get audio and a black screen, but you know, for the most part I've enjoyed it. I mean, I've been playing the crap out of it. I've liked this game, and I knew that they would come around and actually fix things, but it puts you in that, oh my gosh, I got a battle. And I have literally nothing set up on my ship to do anything. I just bought the ship. I had not set nothing up. Fighting. No. Sorry. I would, but I'm not prepared. No shields, no advanced weapons, nothing. Outblast. You still there? You gotta work today? Huh. Oh, okay. Family. Go over here and get me a cargo slot. Yeah, this is really neat. I think you noticed me do it earlier, but each station's got one of these little backpack charging stations. 180 grand. Yeah. You know, by doing all those cargo slots out of the drop pods for free Outblast. I'm on like cargo slot. I just paid 180,000 for cargo slot 43. When most of the time, like, if you paid for every single one of them, it'd be like $1 million or something. Okay, I got that selected. Is there anything else I need to do? Oh, wait a minute. I got stuff in my inventory. Yeah, I got that thing. I'm gonna sell it to this guy. It's gonna be all the way down here. Yep, 0%. For some reason, Reaper, these things, they don't have, they literally sell for what they say they are. There's no sort of an economy negative or positive on them. Yeah, that we've been able to figure out. Yeah, I don't have anything else. What? Offer well. System conflict detected. Rescue freighter for reward. Oh. Let's see if I can render assistance.
Technology installed.
Oh, I got the stuff to... Let's see here. I'll put the phase beam there.
Technology installed.
How did I do that?
Technology installed. Technology installed.
Okay. I might be able to take care of it. See, inside the ship, that's going to be cute. Or under the ship. He's under the ship. You see, what? I'm so dang close to the dang ship. I don't want to shoot the ship. Get away from it. Jeez, what the... Is he just, like, literally gonna keep doing that? Really? Wow. Just doing little donuts right here, loops and stuff. Really wants me to shoot the ship so that I get freaking confused with attacking the ship too. My cow. Gotcha. You gotta chase me now. Come on out of here. Get away from the ship. Come on, chase me. Great. And go for it. Hate fighting that frickin'. Oh yeah. Dead guy. He's underneath. Or on top, one or the other. He's inside it. Really? Well, let's find another bad guy. Is he underneath too or inside it? Oh my gosh, why are they all inside? Okay, there's... Okay, yeah, he's right here. How does it fuck with these guys? You cut it.
Ow. I've been in there trying to do those coin tricks I showed you. I'm having like, not like, Allie try it. Exactly.
No, I don't want to target those guys. I want to target bad guys. Okay.
I want that same guy also
Yeah, he's
also that
later.
it says that he's
Uh, okay. I think he had done left. What do you think so far? Huh? Have I played it? Huh? No Man's Sky. I've been playing No Man.
No one's watching.
Oh, did you go and watch one of my other videos? Probably a video just showing a mod that I created for PC. Yep. For some reason, they won't tell me what the problem is, why that won't be published to PS4 or console, and everything. And after like 20 emails and them going, telling me to go back and check the 3D modeling, and I'm like, okay, I don't understand what you are saying. Check the 3D modeling. Tell me what's wrong with it so I know what to check. And they just never respond.
Father, oh my gosh, one person's watching. Oh my gosh, you're famous. That's people. Daddy.
Do you not see what that says?
Yeah, broadcasting, but it's not like the whole world's watching. Only one person. Only one person's watching.
Why so pessimistic, Riley?
Start from one.
Reaper wants to know why so pessimistic.
What? That means why so deep? Because I want Hardy's food.
One is better than zero.
Exactly. He's trying to get famous. Did you hear me? I said, wow, you're finally famous with us all one person watching.
Riley, if you had a glass and it had the liquid was halfway into the glass, would you call it half full or half empty?
Half full.
I would say that the glass is twice as big as it needs to be. Do you get it?
I think so. Yeah, but half full is
I
like
thought. Okay. this ship is bigger, but it's not the shape I want it. But my other one's an C class or an A class. I don't know, but
let him get fed so he can get the money so he can get the famous.
got a lot more slots. Oh well.
We need to go YouTube streaming and get famous. And he can get the money for every house.
Freighter,
That like Jonas can have a room, you can have the rest of the rooms. I want that. You can have your own
yes.
room. You can have the money by your At least I'm gonna say by your own stuff.
It's a lot different than it used to be. From all the way up here, basically, from about this point right here, all the way back. I think you can even build further back than that back wall. Is how far you can build, and you can even build down, because in the build menu there are staircases, so you can build levels. I don't think there's an up, but there is a down. And we have fleets now. Riley? Please go in the other room if you're going to sit over and act like a little turd.
Hey, I'm saying a vine, thank you.
Alright. Oh, one of my frigates leveled up. These are the only ships in the game that level up, which I wish they would add that to the other ships, but anyway. This is basically my fleet, and you have 4 different categories: combat, exploration, industrial, and trade. And each one of those vessels, they have a specification to them. And I have one full page. Trying to see how many that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9. 15. At 15. And what's really sad is the fact that I only have 2 trade vessels. And for some reason I cannot find trade vessels to save my life. But I need more trade vessels. You got your support vessels, which help with fuel costs, and they add some attributes to it and everything. And each one of these here adds to the whole fleet. And so that anything that's in these little bubbles actually add to the whole fleet and everything. So each thing here. Now, this is, you can inspect them there, but when you go over here to this guy, oh yeah, I've got to create a command room. And basically I have to go over here and I have to build a special room. I gotta build that right there. And that way, when I send them out on a mission, I can come in there and check on them. And when they return, I come in here and debrief the commander. You can skip the debriefing and receive all the rewards. On one of my, when I first started playing back, I was playing on what they consider the legacy character. One I've been playing for ever since 2016, and it trying to figure out it had quite a few uh, saves, you know, it had a lot of stuff to it. I didn't want to get rid of it. So I was playing on that character, and it somebody told me finally that, you know, I needed to start. I think it was Wicked and Sticky said I needed to create a new character because the legacy saves are bugged out and people aren't getting the stuff they're supposed to get. So that's when we started this new memory, you know. And then they fixed it with a patch. See if I got some resources. I don't want that. There we go. I need gold. Let's see here. But with the legacy save, I was able to get a fleet going pretty quick because I had quite a bit of money. And one of my fleets came back and earned, with the cargo they gave me and the units they gave me, I made nearly probably about 1.5 million. Okay, so where's my cargo from my other freighter?
Seems like I was out getting lunch for
That's not what I want. Don't tell me I just lost everything I had in my old freighter. Oh, this here is like global missions that everybody in the party can join together, but everybody has to have a frigate and come here, or not a frigate, a freighter, and come here and join in. And so, let's say, Sanctity of Nature killed 10 monstrosities and come in here, but not everybody's logged in, so it don't say it down here. But when everybody's logged in, it says other players not logged joined in, and it'll have their names. But everybody could get on their freighters and come here. The only problem is that freighters can't be in the same system at the same time. And that thing is supposed to have all my stuff.
$2 more essential stuff. I just realized what I did. I took a test, but that's what that
It's making me angry. I have a feeling that would happen. I had nearly 3,000 silver in my old freighter. And on top of a bunch of other stuff. I'm hoping that if I jump or warp it, it will return. And guess what else is neat, Reek? You can actually land on them. Okay. Expect it to. Check that out. Get out. Sometimes they can get damaged and you have to come and fix each one of these stations is a possible station that will need to be come to be repaired. I haven't actually been on board of my combat frigates yet. This is kind of interesting. Holy crap, how many walkways have I got? Jeez whiz. This is the neatest thing. Each one of these has landing pads on it in different places, and as you can see, it had the little blue thing, and when it turned green, you could land. The trade vessels, the landed decks on the back. I'm not sure about the support vessels. Looks like a reactor room or something. Go down even more. What's up here? Okay. No, not. Oh, I had to jump. Engine room. Like I could really stand in there with the engine on. But anyway. It just connects to the other side. Underneath. Okay. But that's pretty neat. When I first found this out, I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, no way. You send them out on missions and they can get damaged, and you can you get the option of making them continue on their voyage, or coming back to not risk further damage. But they all can be landed on. Okay, that's on the front side. These are science vessels here. They got like I guess those supposed to be some kind of scanning devices or something, but their landing pads are on the side. I hope they do some kind of changes to their landing pads, because right now when you land on them, you face towards the ship, and when you take off, you literally have to be pulling up on the joystick or you're going to smack into it. You okay? Okay. What kind of medicine were you taking? You taking something for your cough?
For some reason, the bad cough was. For a second, he had two. He had two. For a second, he had two. Two people watching.
When I come to a planet, I like to be in third person. It's easier to... Oh, I get to show you what a monstrosity is, Reaper. You remember the abandoned buildings? Reaper. Reaper. Earth to Reaper.
Technology recharge.
Anyway. It's a whispering egg. What should it be? Oh my goodness. It's monsters. And that's monstrosities.
Yay! Another science lesson. Write this down.
But the really neat thing about it is, Reap, if you're listening, these eggs, these larva cores, are worth 95,000 units each. Actually, the way we usually do it is we crack one, pick it up, and jump up on top of the building. But if I can get on top of the building. Like this. Wait for them to all despawn and crawl back into the ground, jump down and grab another egg, or grab an egg over here, and then really rapidly run and fly over here to the opposite end and grab an egg over here. And sometimes if you're alone, you can literally sit there and grab all of them. But abandoned buildings are pretty much the same. They got stuff around, and you come in here. I don't know if you played it. It's access memory. This is a little special because the base computer sent us here most of the time it'll have like goop that you have to remove, and you put the goop in the refinery and it turns into silver. Doesn't turn into a whole lot of silver, but turns into quite a bit. If you have the medium refinery, you can add stuff to it to increase its ratio. But let's see. And another cyclotron module C for about the third time already. So I got a free module. This is what I'm talking about, mods. Send it to my ship. Hit square and then hit on the D-pad, and I could add that mod and link it together. One's a B, one's a C. Planets have different places. Some places are calmer than others. Some places have storms more often. It's almost like they have like biomes, but our home planet's pretty calm, as you can tell.
There's the one that looks like a husky and the one that looks like a pig. Last one to
Wow.
Navigational data received.
Why is it recording? That's what I chose.
There's a crashed freighter. Looks like.
All from the F5.
And of course you got missions to earn units and nanites and other little things. And I mean, it's pretty involved, and they've done a pretty good job delivering what they should have delivered in 2016. And holy crap, I just bounced off the playground with the trading post. But I mean, they put it on sale, and I bought it on PC, and it's pretty awesome. I like it. I like all the changes they've done. Now if they can just get things to stop being buggy, but at least the multiplayer works, you know, most of the time when Sticky's not in the party. When Sticky's in the party, things are pretty glitchy. But it's always the game's fault. It's not his internet's fault. And I'm gonna crash. Jeez, I hate doing that in third person. I'm much better at doing that in first person. And now that I'm back in the system, I'll go over here and grab the suit upgrade, and it don't work for me. It's interesting. Works for everybody else. Doesn't work for me. Probably one of them little bugs that people have. So the mission agent. Come on. And then missions. Oh, holy crap. 109. Merchant skill has increased. Oh, give me some superconducting fiber. More superconducting fiber. I can take more missions if I want to. Not right now. Get me a gift from the guild representative. I've already read all that before. It's the same thing over and over again. Helping me, rewarding me for my services. Oh, 12 grand. There's not a traveler here, I don't think. On the system. Kind of like the spider right here. Why? Weird. No. Garbage slots. Blah blah. Alright, man, it's going to get kind of boring. I'm going to upgrade my ship and do some things, and probably just shift around some inventory and stuff. I'll end the broadcast, and I hope your wrist gets feeling better. Oh.